Welcome to Talk Tickers. It's Halloween, October 31st, 2024, and we're diving into Roblox's Q3 earnings call.
Yeah, it's a mixed bag this time around.
Ooh.
Some really impressive numbers coming out of the gaming giant,
Right.
but also some questions about their long-term strategy. We're going to unpack the key takeaways for you and give you a clear understanding of how Roblox is performing.
Sounds good. We're talking record revenue, massive user growth,
Right.
and some very intriguing initiatives around AI and new ways for creators to make money.
Yeah, but before we get into the nitty-gritty of the numbers,
Okay.
let's take a step back and consider what really underpins everything Roblox does. Their mission.
Oh,
They want to connect 1 billion people with optimism and civility.
wow.
It's an ambitious goal.
Yeah.
And it guides their every decision, particularly when it comes to online safety. You'll see how that commitment to safety directly ties into their financial performance.
So it's not just empty words.
No, not at all.
CEO David Baszucki has spoken very personally about the emotional impact Roblox has on its users.
Absolutely. And that commitment to safety shows up in their continuous investment in moderation systems, partnerships with safety organizations, and proactive measures to prevent harmful behavior.
So all of those things cost money,
Of course.
but they see it as essential to their long-term success.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Uh.
Let's get into the numbers. Revenue hit a record $919 million,
Wow.
a 29% jump year over year. They actually blew past their own guidance, showing strong momentum.
And bookings,
Okay.
which essentially represents the total value of virtual items purchased,
Nice.
soared to $1.129 billion. That's a whopping 34% increase compared to the same period last year.
Wow. That's incredible. So how's their cash flow looking?
Their cash flow from operations was $247.4 million for the quarter,
Okay.
with free cash flow hitting $218 million.
Got it.
Those numbers indicate that they're managing costs effectively and generating solid profits. If you compare this quarter's cash flow and free cash flow to Q2 of 2023, you'll see how far they've come in terms of financial efficiency.
No wonder Moody's recently upgraded their credit rating.
Exactly. Moody's bumped them up to B1, which is a clear sign of confidence in their financial stability.
Makes sense.
And they're not just doing well financially, they're also seeing record user engagement.
Yeah, the user numbers are really impressive. Daily active users, or DAUs, hit a record 88.9 million, which is a 27% increase year over year.
And the total time users spent on the platform, known as hours engaged, reached a staggering 20.7 billion, also up 29% compared to last year.
So that's a lot of time spent in the Roblox universe.
It is, yeah.
And where in the world are they seeing the most growth?
They're seeing significant growth across the board,
Okay.
especially in the US and Canada.
Right.
But what's really eye-catching is the growth in the Asia-Pacific region,
Interesting.
particularly in markets like Japan and India.
What about the age demographics? Are they still mainly attracting younger users?
That's an interesting point.
Yeah.
While their core audience is still young,
Young.
we're seeing a notable shift. The over 13 demographic is growing incredibly fast, with a 34% year-over-year increase. That age group now makes up over 60% of total DAUs.
So they're definitely expanding beyond their initial target audience.
Yeah.
That's a smart move if they want to achieve their long-term goals. Speaking of which, let's talk about the virtual economy.
Okay.
How does that factor into their revenue?
So Roblox's virtual economy is essentially an ecosystem within the platform where users can buy, sell, and trade virtual items and experiences using Robux, their virtual currency.
Right.
It's a key driver of their revenue.
And they've introduced some new initiative to boost that economy, haven't they?
Yeah.
Things like dynamic price floors.
Yes, dynamic price floors are designed to ensure creators earn a minimum amount for their virtual items,
Okay.
even if they choose to discount them.
Interesting.
They've also launched in-experience price optimization,
Okay.
which gives creators more control over pricing within their experiences.
And what kind of impact are these initiatives having?
The results are promising. Bookings per DAU are up 6%,
Okay.
and bookings per payer, meaning those users who actually spend money, are up 4%.
Got it.
This shows they're strategically driving user spending within the virtual world.
Double.
They're also planning to launch paid access experiences in December.
Wait, hold on. Paid access?
Yeah.
So creators can actually charge an entry fee for their experiences now.
That's right. Developers will be able to charge up to $49.99 for access.
Wow.
And they'll earn a 70% cut of the revenue. This could be a game changer for both Roblox and its creators, potentially opening up entirely new revenue streams.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how users react to this new model.
It seems like there are a lot of changes happening on the content side as well, right? I've heard
Mhm.
they're releasing updates more frequently
Yes,
and offering a wider variety of experiences.
absolutely. They're really pushing to diversify their content and attract a broader audience.
Okay.
They want to capture a much larger share of the gaming software market, and they're setting their sights on new genres like sports, racing, open world RPGs,
Okay.
and even battle royale style shooters.
Wow.
They know they can't just rely on the same old experiences if they want to grow.
That's true. And they've had some viral hits recently
They have,
with games like Rivals, a team-based shooter,
right?
and Dress to Impress, which is a popular dress-up experience.
So those are just a couple of examples. They're constantly experimenting and trying to find the next big thing.
Right.
But it's not just about creating new content. It's
Okay.
also about making sure that content is easily discoverable.
So how are they doing that?
They're investing heavily in their search and discovery algorithms to ensure that users can easily find the experiences that appeal to them
Okay.
and that creators can effectively monetize their work.
It's a smart approach. I heard the NFL recently partnered with Roblox to launch NFL Universe Football.
They did.
How's that been performing?
That's a great example of their strategy in action.
Okay.
NFL Universe Football became the 32nd highest grossing experience on the platform just 13 days after its launch in September.
Wow.
It's a testament to their ability to attract major brands and tap into new audiences.
That's impressive. It makes you wonder what other partnerships they might have up their sleeve.
Definitely. It'll be interesting to see how they continue to leverage their platform and expand into new genres.
Okay, let's shift gears for a moment and talk about something that's critical for any online platform,
Sure.
especially one with such a young user base. Safety.
Yeah, Roblox knows how crucial this is.
Okay.
They're constantly investing in their systems to ensure a safe and positive environment for their users.
And they're increasingly leveraging AI in their safety and moderation efforts,
Oh,
right?
absolutely. They've even taken the step of open sourcing their voice safety model on Hugging Face,
Okay.
a platform where developers share AI models,
Right.
which shows their commitment to making the internet a safer place, not just for their own users, but for everyone. And it seems to be resonating with the wider tech community. Their model has already been downloaded over 10,000 times by other organizations.
That's really impressive. But all of this investment in infrastructure and AI must be pretty costly.
You'd think so, right? But here's where it gets really interesting. Their infrastructure and safety costs have only increased by 4% year over year
Wow.
and 6% quarter over quarter.
Interesting.
And the majority of that recent increase is directly attributable to their AI investments.
So their systems are becoming more efficient as they scale.
Exactly.
Wow.
It shows their commitment to providing a safe and engaging platform without breaking the bank.
Right.
They're clearly thinking long term.
Now, it's clear that Roblox has ambitious goals for the future.
Yeah.
They're aiming for a 10% share of the $180 billion gaming software market.
Yes, and it's a goal they haven't been shy about,
Right.
but they still have a long way to go. Currently, they hold less than 3% of that massive market.
So how do they plan to close that gap? What's next on their roadmap, especially when it comes to AI?
Their AI roadmap is one of the most exciting things about this earnings call.
Welcome.
They're developing a 3D foundational model and an open source 3D AI generative model.
What?
Both of which have the potential to revolutionize content creation within their platform. It's pretty cutting edge stuff.
Okay, you've got to break that down for me. What exactly will these models do?
Imagine a world where developers and even regular users can create in-game objects and entire scenes simply by describing them to the AI.
So like voice control.
You wouldn't need complex 3D modeling skills anymore.
So you could just tell the AI something like, create a spooky haunted house with cobwebs and flickering lights.
Yeah.
And it would just appear.
Exactly. It sounds like science fiction.
Yeah.
But it's becoming a reality thanks to Roblox's AI investments. If you're interested in learning more about their technical roadmap, I highly recommend watching the keynote from their recent developer conference, RDC.
I'm definitely going to check that out.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're really pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the gaming world.
They're not just riding the wave, they're trying to shape it. They want to define the future of online gaming and entertainment.
Well, it's clear that Roblox is more than just a gaming company.
I think so.
They're building a platform for creativity, community,
Yeah.
and importantly, safety.
Right.
And those values seem to be at the heart of everything they do.
Absolutely. They're trying to create a space where Anyone can express themselves, connect with others,
Okay.
and explore their wildest imaginations, and they're doing it with a focus on responsible growth and a genuine dedication to their users.
It's inspiring to see a company that takes its mission so seriously.
It is, but the big question is,
Yeah.
will their innovative use of AI and expansion into new genres be enough to propel them towards their ambitious market share goal?
Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see how it all plays out.
We will.
But one thing's for sure. They're definitely playing the long game. They're making
Yeah.
big bets on the future, and they're not afraid to take risks.
It's going to be fascinating to watch their journey unfold. They're a company that's not afraid to push boundaries and redefine what's possible in the world of online gaming and entertainment.
All right, we've covered a lot of ground in this first segment. We've talked about Roblox's impressive financial performance,
Yeah,
record user growth,
right.
and ambitious plans for the future.
It's a lot to take in.
But there's still a lot more to unpack. We'll be right back after a short break.
It's easy to get lost in the numbers and the technology, you know.
Yeah.
But what's truly remarkable about Roblox is the power of their community.
Right.
They've created this incredibly vibrant and engaged ecosystem.
It's true. It's the creators and the users who really bring the platform to life. They're the heart and soul of the Roblox universe.
Exactly. And Roblox seems to understand that. They're constantly empowering their developers with new tools, resources, and opportunities to monetize their creations.
So they want their creators to succeed.
They do. And they're providing them with the means to do so.
And those developers are stepping up and delivering increasingly innovative and engaging experiences. The creativity on that platform is mind-blowing.
Yeah, it really is. It's a virtuous cycle.
How so?
The more successful the developers are, the more appealing the platform becomes to users,
Okay.
which in turn fuels further growth for Roblox as a whole.
It's a snowball effect, gathering momentum with each passing quarter.
Yeah.
And they're not just focused on attracting new users, are they?
No,
They're also working hard to keep their existing users engaged and coming back for more.
that's right. Retention is key in any online platform. And that's where their investments in content diversification and AI-powered personalization come into play.
So it's like they're creating a custom-tailored experience for every user,
Yeah.
making sure there's always something new and exciting to discover. It's
Yeah.
a smart strategy for keeping people hooked.
It is. They're constantly evolving and adapting to the needs and desires of their community. It's a testament to their long-term vision and their commitment to creating a truly unique and immersive online world.
It's also interesting to think about the broader implications of their AI developments, not just for Roblox,
Right.
but for the future of content creation across the entire tech landscape.
Absolutely. These advancements could be transformative. Imagine a world where anyone,
Yeah.
regardless of their technical skills,
Okay.
can easily create 3D models, games, and virtual experiences.
So it's democratizing creativity,
Yeah.
putting the power of innovation into the hands of everyday people. It's like the early days of the internet, where anyone with a computer and an idea could create a website.
Right.
And so now we're talking about creating entire worlds.
And just like the internet revolutionized the way we communicate and access information,
Right.
AI has the potential to revolutionize the way we create and experience content.
It's a paradigm shift. And Roblox is at the forefront of this movement.
They're not just riding the wave, they're shaping it, paving the way for a future where creativity knows no bounds.
It's really exciting to think about where all of this could lead.
It is.
But amidst all this talk of innovation and technological advancement,
Mm-hmm.
one thing that consistently stands out to me about Roblox is their focus on civility and their commitment to creating a positive and inclusive online community.
I agree. It's something they emphasize time and time again.
Yeah.
They're not just building a platform for entertainment. They're building a platform for connection and collaboration. They want people to feel a sense of belonging and shared purpose.
Especially in today's world,
Yeah.
which often feels increasingly fragmented and divided.
Right.
That's a really valuable thing.
It is, and it's not just lip service.
Right.
They're backing it up with significant investments in safety and moderation systems to ensure a healthy and welcoming environment for everyone.
They're setting a high bar for the industry,
I think so.
demonstrating that it's possible to create a successful and profitable online platform without compromising on ethical values.
It's a refreshing change of pace. They seem to genuinely prioritize the well-being of their users above all else.
It's a testament to their leadership and their vision for a better online future. This earnings call really highlights that Roblox is more than just a gaming company.
Right.
They're a technology platform with immense potential.
Absolutely.
They're essentially building a metaverse,
Yeah.
a persistent online world where people can connect, create,
Yeah.
and experience things together in ways that were never before possible.
And they're doing it with a unique combination of technical expertise, creative vision,
Yeah.
and a deep understanding of their community.
It's a powerful formula for success.
Yeah.
It's no wonder they're attracting attention from investors, brands,
Yeah.
and developers alike.
It's true.
They're definitely a company to watch.
Agreed. But it's important to remember that they're operating in a rapidly evolving industry with new technologies and trends emerging all the time. The competition is fierce.
Absolutely. They're facing off against established players like Microsoft and Meta, who are also investing heavily in the metaverse.
Yeah.
So how does Roblox stack up against these giants?
It's a crowded space, but Roblox has a few key advantages.
Like what?
First and foremost, they have a massive and highly engaged user base, which is an incredibly valuable asset in any online platform.
Right. And they've been at this for a while,
Yeah, they have.
which means they have a deep understanding of the challenges and opportunities of building a successful online world.
They've learned from their mistakes, iterated on their platform,
Okay.
and built a strong foundation for future growth.
It seems like they're more than just trend followers.
Yeah.
They're setting trends.
Mhm.
It's a testament to their innovative spirit.
And they're not afraid to experiment and take risks, which is absolutely essential in a fast-moving industry like this.
They're constantly pushing boundaries and exploring new technologies and business models.
Right.
You never know what they'll come up with next.
It's that willingness to innovate and adapt that will ultimately determine their long-term success. But it's clear they're not content with simply maintaining the status quo. They want to disrupt the industry and redefine what's possible.
And it's not just about creating a platform for gamers.
No.
They're building a platform for everyone.
That's right. They see the metaverse as a place where people can come together to learn, work, shop, socialize,
Yeah.
and be entertained.
It's like a digital extension of the real world, but with infinite possibilities. It's both exciting and a little bit daunting to think about.
It is. And they're creating tools and resources that empower anyone to participate,
Okay.
regardless of their age, background, or technical skills.
It's a vision that's both ambitious and inspiring.
They're not just building a company.
No.
They're building a community, a movement.
Okay.
They're envisioning a future where the lines between the physical and digital worlds blur. It's a pretty bold vision.
It is. But it's important to remember that it's still early days for the metaverse.
Yeah.
There's still many challenges to overcome, both technical and societal.
We're still figuring out what the metaverse will ultimately look like, how it will be governed, and what its impact on our lives will be.
Right.
It's a journey of discovery.
And Roblox is one of the pioneers leading the way.
They're experimenting, iterating, and learning as they go, and they're sharing their knowledge and insights with the world.
It's a collaborative effort, and it has the potential to shape the future of humanity in profound ways.
It's exciting to be a part of this movement. It's inspiring to see companies like Roblox at the forefront, driving innovation and pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground in this segment, from the power of the Roblox community to the broader implications of the metaverse.
Yeah.
We've delved into the company's vision for the future and explored the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead.
Right.
Now let's shift our focus to what all of this means for the average investor in our final segment. So we spent a lot of time talking about Roblox's big picture vision for the future. But let's bring it back down to earth for a minute.
Yeah.
What does all of this mean for the average investor? Should they be excited about Roblox
Right.
or proceed with caution?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And as with any investment, there are both risks and rewards to consider. But if we look at their Q3 performance, it's clear that Roblox is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they seem to be doing pretty well.
Their financials are strong, their growth is impressive, and they seem to be making smart strategic moves to take advantage of emerging trends.
And they're not just a flavor-of-the-month tech company either.
No, they're not.
They've been around for almost 2 decades.
Right.
And they have a track record of adapting and innovating to stay ahead of the curve.
That's important.
Yeah.
They're not afraid to take risks and push boundaries, which is essential in the fast-paced tech world. And they're clearly playing the long game.
Right.
They're not just focused on short-term profits.
Oh,
They're building a sustainable platform for the future.
that long-term vision is something investors should find appealing. It's not just about buying stock in a company.
Right.
It's about buying into a vision of the future, where the lines between the physical and digital worlds become increasingly blurred.
Of course, no investment is without risk.
Right.
The metaverse is still a relatively new and unproven concept,
Yeah.
and there's no guarantee that it will live up to all the hype.
Some people are even skeptical about whether the metaverse will ever truly take off.
Hmm.
So is Roblox putting all its eggs in one basket?
Not necessarily. They're diversifying their content,
Right.
expanding into new markets, and building a flexible platform that can support a wide range of experiences.
Okay.
They're covering their bases so that even if the metaverse doesn't evolve exactly as predicted, they'll still be well positioned to succeed.
And they're doing it all with a focus on safety, community,
Yeah,
and ethical values.
right.
That seems to be a core part of their identity.
It is.
And it's something that resonates with both investors and users.
Absolutely. It sets them apart from some of their competitors who haven't always prioritized those values.
So while the future is always uncertain, it seems like Roblox is a company that's worth keeping an eye on.
I'd agree. They have the potential to be a real game changer, a disruptor, a force to be reckoned with in the tech world.
Well, folks, that brings us to the end of our deep dive into Roblox's Q3 2024 earnings call. We've covered a lot of ground,
We have.
from their record financial performance to their ambitious vision for the future. Hopefully, you're leaving with a better understanding of this fascinating company and its role in shaping the future of online entertainment.
And beyond. It's not just about entertainment anymore. It's about connection, community, creativity, and even the future of work.
It's a lot to think about,
It is.
but it's definitely an exciting space to watch.
Absolutely.
As always, we encourage you to do your own research before making any investment decisions. But one thing's for sure, Roblox is a company that's definitely worth paying attention to.
Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the ever-evolving world of technology and innovation.